Hello. In this video, I'll be talking about the dormitory information by the KAIST Student Welfare and Services team. So the KAIST dormitory website is kds.kaist.ac.kr, and if you first go to that page, it'll be in Korean, but don't panic. If you press the English button on the top right-hand corner, it'll turn into an English website, so everything will be in English. So the KAIST dormitory website has some really important information. It has most of the necessary information that you may want to know. And the initial login ID and password are your KAIST portal ID and the first six digits of your AR number. And to change your password, you have to first log in with that initial login ID and password, and you can go to my page and edit your password. Log in through your student portal ID and your 6 digits of your AR number, and go to my page where you can change your information and other things. So some important notes about the KAIST website. Requests for dormitory relocation, exchange, and moving out can be found on the KDS webpage. Relocation and exchanges of your dormitory rooms are limited to 5 times per semester, and unfortunately 2017 freshman students are not eligible for relocation and exchange. That is, they have to stick with the room they are assigned. Information about refund of the dormitory fee and moving out can be found on the webpage as well. The results of the relocation or exchange will be announced within 3 hours after the request is submitted. Requests for relocation may be rejected, in which case you should cancel the request in the webpage where the cancel button will be activated. If you want to retry, then you should resubmit the request for relocation. More important notes: rules for exchanging rooms. Within the main campus, exchange is possible. For example, Somang Hall to Himang Hall. And exchanging rooms outside the main campus, that is. For example, Munji campus to Hwam campus is possible. And when the applied dorm is Munji or Hwam campus, but the assigned dorm is within the main campus, you can exchange from the main campus dormitory to an external dormitory at Munji or Hwam. And it is important to note that it is impossible to exchange vice versa. That is, you can't go from Munji or Hwam to the main campus. If you miss the deadline for the dormitory application and the dormitory fee payment, you will not receive any dormitory assignment. So be careful of this. And you will have to apply for additional move-in once the initial application is all done, and you'll get the remaining rooms if there are any. More important notes: physical checkups. You have to submit a physical checkup report by the deadline announced on the website. You must receive a chest x-ray every semester for the dormitory entrance. If you do not submit your checkup results, you will not be able to check your dormitory assignment until you submit the results. You can submit your checkup results by either email or visit. You can submit it to the KAIST clinic. The email address is healthmanager@kaist.ac.kr. The telephone number is 042-350-0525, and the address is KAIST Clinic, E21, KAIST 291 Daehak Row, Yuseong-gu, Daejeon 34141, Republic of Korea. And rules within the dormitory. There is no drinking and no cooking. This is to prevent any accidents in the dormitory. And you have to respect different cultures because there are very diverse group of people living in the dormitories. For instance, if you live with a Korean roommate, it's courtesy to take off your shoes in the room. And special notes for exchange students: if you are staying at KAIST for 2 semesters, you have to apply for your own dormitory for the second semester. It's not automatic. So most of the information can be found on the KDS website, but in case if you have any other questions, please contact 042-350-4711 or 4712, which is the KAIST Welfare and Services team. Thank you for listening.